Hello. Well, today I wanted to talk about one word again, and this probably will be a short video, but because there's only like one sign for that, and it's irony. Irony. I want to explain it first before I show you the sign. So, irony, and I wanted to look up a simple definition because of people say things are ironic and it's really maybe not specifically, but anyway. So the definition for irony is what seems to be and what really is. So it's like creating an opposite, and it says, like, for example, like a fire is burning down the fire station is ironic, right? Or that a policeman is arrested is ironic. Or if it's just this horrible storm, it's thundering and lightning, and someone says, "Oh, it's beautiful weather today," right? That's ironic. It's kind of sarcastic, which is really what the sign for irony is. So you can do that. And let me see if there's another example. Um, so like, and then like, how in those movies where there's someone in the house, normally it's a girl or a woman, and they're scared and they're locking all the doors, and what they don't know, but what the audience knows, is that the person trying to hurt them is already in the house. So that's ironic. Okay. So let's see. Or here's another example. It's kind of like the weather. It's like, and I have said this before too. Like if you have some coffee or whatever that you're drinking and you spill it all over your clothes and you're going, "Oh, that's great," right? Because it's the opposite. So, but it's not always the opposite, right? It's like what's expected and what's really going on. Like, for example, you said like, "Oh, I invited him to come over here because I really thought he could help me." And then you find out he can't help you, like if you're trying to lift something or whatever, because they have like, maybe a broken arm or whatever. So, or they have to leave, or they hurt their back or something like that. So it's like what it seems to be and then what the reality is. So the sign is you get your hook 'em horns or rock 'em horns, so to speak. But this is like for UT, hook 'em horns, or it's like rock on. You'll see that sign. But so both of the hands are doing the exact same hand shape. And so with your dominant hand, it's going to do the action. So your non-dominant hand is going to just kind of be here doing nothing. It's going to do the same thing, right? So then your dominant hand, your index finger is going to touch your nose, and then you're going to kind of go like this, opposite. Or conflict in a sense. If you want to do conflict, right, then it's kind of the same thing. It's ironic. It's sarcastic. So that's what a lot of people use for sarcastic. And then I've seen this for other things as well. That's kind of a close to a sign, but that's more of like betrayed or something like that. Of course, that could be betrayed as well, But ironic or sarcastic, and it usually doesn't touch or anything. It just kind of goes over, almost like an airplane in a sense, right? But airplane would be this, the "I love you." But so you have your little horns here, your rock 'em horns, I'm going to say, and then touch your nose and then go like this. Ironic. Wow. Did you see that the fire station, it's on fire? Wow, that's ironic. And I saw in the news that there was a policeman and he was arrested. Really ironic. See? So that's how you would use that sign and how you would use that word. And sometimes if you know other languages, it helps you understand that English, what you're using. Because English is a combination of different languages, and it's just a mixture. And so when you do it in another language, then you go, oh, I understand it better. Yeah. Anyway, practice it. It's ironic. And then use it with your friends and family and deaf people and have that conversation. I'll see you later. Bye.